Hello, my name is Loveday. Welcome back to Loveday TV. In today's episode, we'll be talking about how to starve yourself of negative energy. How to starve yourself of negative emotions. How to starve yourself of negative people. So, what exactly is negative energy? Negative energy are energies that draw you down, that take you to the abyss of life, energies that sap you of your emotions, sap you of your creativity, sap you of every positivity in you. So positive energy illuminates the heart and sets fire to your soul. Positive energy, revibrates in your life. It sets fire to your soul, which in turn revibrates and bring goodness to your being. You will say, what exactly does he mean? See, if you have positive energy, you will have the zeal to do things. You have the zeal to carry out things. You have that power to initiate, enable, carry out, research, do things. You have that power to do more than the abilities you even have. You have the creative enablement enabled in you. You activate this kind of euphoria, this great energy to work, to do things. Positive energy is ascribed to the God-given energy, the talent that God has given you. If you are energized, if you are in the presence of people who are positive, who have positive outlook in life, they will help you. Some words of encouragement coming from them, some words during discussions can build up your zeal to do things, build up the power in you to enable your creative enablements to come out. But when you have negative energy, when negative energy enters you, it automatically cuts off the supply of positivity. It's like someone coming to trap your oxygen max. You have that thing all over your face and someone just comes, hold on that pipe. It cuts off the oxygen. So negative energy cuts off the positivity supply to your life and everything dries up. It dries up your self-nutrient. It dries off the possibility of you to utilize your knowledge. It dries up the possibility of you to think, to actualize, to dream, to put your dream to reality. So this is the only possible if you allow and create a channel for positive energy to thrive. What does that mean? How can you create a channel for positive and negative energy to thrive? Now, sometimes most of us love to, ascertain that we are right. So if you get into little argument, before you know it, the argument escalates more than what you bargained for. If you always want to be right in everything you say, everything you do, sometimes that overwhelms you. It brings about that self-doubt. It brings about quarreling and enters instead of you to argue, to learn from whatever situation you find yourself. You get into deep emotional negativities flying from left and right, and it magnets into you. If you are not careful at that moment, you will suck deep down into negativity, and it might take you a long time for you to recover from that negativity. If you're surrounded by people who don't see anything positive in your life, who don't see anything creative in you, you will be sunken deep into negativity to the point that you doubt your abilities. You doubt if at all you are created for heights. If you are among people who never see anything good that you've done, that you're doing, that you will do, you might be, you might be pressed down, not trying to rise because you can't rise above where your mindset has gone to. If you are in the midst of people who only look at, yesteryears and think about the negative things that happened yesteryears, if you're among the people who always look at what my ancestors has done, my ancestors are so bad, they're dangerous, and you don't grow off that, if you're among the people who only see negativities of life, if you're among the people who only see what the devil does, for instance, who every minute of their day they are calling the devil, they don't even know when they do that because it has become part of their life. All they want to do is to try and open up a channel to spill negativities around them. If you are among such people, you will not have a headway because everything you think about is a way to press yourself down unknowingly. It is good for you to allow some, in a dark place, the moment you put on the light, the darkness disappears. It doesn't mean that the darkness is not there. The darkness is there, but because there is illumination that is higher than the darkness, the intensity of the light is higher than that of the darkness. So the light overpowers the darkness. But the moment you switch off that light, the darkness overpowers that light because the light has been withdrawn. So if you really want your life to succeed, if you really want anything you're doing to succeed, remember that the power of the light is greater than the power of the darkness. It doesn't mean that the darkness is not there. The darkness is still in that place. If you don't allow the light source to shine, then darkness overpowers and the light is taken off. Look at it this way. When you lit a candle in a vacuum, it's either the vacuum sucks the candle off or the vacuum accepts the candle. If the vacuum accepts the candle, the temperature of that room with the wind becomes 1 and the candle doesn't go off. If the vacuum does not accept the candle, the temperature of the room sucks off that light because there might be some air around it. It sucks off that light and the light goes. So the temperature of the people around you, the scale of negativity that they have might all become 1 and extinguish the little source of light that you have. So it depends on you. Do you want to cover up your light? Do you want to be able to appreciate that little light, that little source of light that you have? Do you want to appreciate it and cover it up and make sure that nothing extinguishes it? Or do you want to leave it open for the hazards of negativity to empower it? The darkness never leaves your surrounding. The darkness is there, but because the light overpowers the darkness, that is why you have light at this particular moment. And when the source of light is gradually taken out, darkness returns back. So look at it this way. If you want your life to go forward, if you want your life to be filled with positivities, if you want your life to be filled with people who can bring joy into your life, people who can understand that you really want to go forward in life, people who have already gone that pathway and are able to guide you to that pathway, to guide you to the source of light, to guide you to the source of making it in life, source of income, source of residual income, source of starting your business, source of doing a lot of positive things. Then you need to look at the friends you have. You need to look at your environment. Get off there if it does not lead you to where you're going to. You must have a plan. You don't just start putting up light if you can't have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you wouldn't know how to go about it. Forget about what you know. Forget about what you've learned. Forget about what you have done before. If you don't have a plan on how to take up the negativities around you, if you don't have a way, a means, a structure to bring in the light, to shade your candle, to shade your little source of light from being extinguished by external forces, you will fail. Because your light will be there for a little while. After a while, darkness overpowers it and it goes off. After a while, there is no oxygen around it and it goes off. After a while, it starts to get dim. Except you come and surround your light, the source of your light, with something to shelter that wind, to shelter those gases around it. Same thing with humans. If you have an achievable plan, a plan with timeline, you'll be able to know, should I dedicate my life, my time in doing this to get my result? Or should I dedicate my time in playing and the result I will get? Should I dedicate my time in following these people to do what they want to do? Or should I dedicate my time to make sure that the days I say I'm going to bring out a result, that day, before that day, my result is out, and I review my result and bring out the last of the results? If you don't have plans, I beg you, today, get a piece of paper, write out what you want to achieve. Get the piece of paper, do it the old way. With that in hand, with that at hand, you'll be able to get yourself out of that psychological rigmarole. You need to find a way to get yourself back to normalcy. You need to find a way to stop those negative energies around you. If you stop them, they gradually disappear. If you don't give them your time, they will fade away. It's like a group of friends who gather all the time to do one thing or the other. The day they don't see you, they will move forward. The day you don't show your interest, they will move forward. So, do you want to show your interest in uplifting yourself from your present position, from your present predicament to a higher position? Or do you want to be on that position and every day you blame the devil? It is quite easy for us to blame the devil. The easiest thing, the easiest strategy to take yourself out of every problem is to find the devil and blame the devil. The devil has his work to do on earth. That is why his creator, his father, has not killed him. If God wants to take out the devil today, God will take out the devil. But God doesn't want the devil out because the devil has his job. Your job is to maintain your job on earth, which is to praise your God, which is to find positivities. Leave the devil alone and claim responsibility of your life. God has given you everything you need to survive on earth. He has placed people strategically at every point of your life. He has placed people who are willing to help you go through life with less difficulties. He has placed people who are willing to use their resources to take you out from your present predicament. He has placed people who are willing to invest in you, invest time. Investing in you does not only mean money, it might mean time. So what exactly are you doing? Why can't you stave off the negative energy around you? Why can't you leave your immediate environment to an environment where you prosper, to an environment where you can learn? And in all you learn, put it to practice. Because if you don't put it to practice, you will sink back into your starting point. Till next time when I come your way, always remember that it's important that you starve the negative energies around you. It's important that you hedge your life with people who are positive. It's important that you realize the power of laughing, the power of smile, the power of positive energy, the power of building up your self-worth. There is power in you. Find the key to that power. Find the key to utilizing that power. Find the key to building up that power. The next time when I come your way, thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And please, when you subscribe, click on that bell so that next time when I bring out a video, you will be the first to know about it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, this is Loveday from Loveday TV saying goodbye and have a wonderful day. You are a treasure. Learn how to positively harness all that your Creator has deposited in you. Have a good day. Goodbye.